Welcome to this series of interviews in which we focus on the goddess and her importance in these pivotal times. Grounding ourselves and at the same time inviting the goddess energy frequencies to just be. So wisdom and love and joy and beauty,
And beauty.
will just flourish
and flow freely.
Yeah. Well, first of all, thank you, Wendy, for having me here and inviting me so we can do an interview in your beautiful home. I would like to ask you to introduce yourself.
All right, I will do so. I'm Wendy, and I live here in the countryside of Holland, which is Druten. I'm born in Aruba, and I've been living here now for almost 15 years now. And I'm really looking forward to have this interview with Ariette about the goddess and especially about the archetype of Lakshmi.
Aha! Tell me about Lakshmi, please. So what is it that draws you towards Lakshmi?
For me, Lakshmi is really about beauty, creativity, a sense of lightness, and what I love is to call it joie de vivre, really having this feeling of luxurious French life, taking care of yourself, and in a way that it's really connected with your whole being, with your heart and your soul and your feminine energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we had a talk beforehand, of course. And could you express why you feel this this needs to be emphasized? Maybe especially in these days, maybe especially in our society.
Yeah. I feel at the moment where we have arrived now, this era of our life, so much is going on, so much is being asked. We are all in a big transition at this moment, and I think we could take a little bit care more of ourselves, with this sense of beauty, as an entrance of healing, connection with our soul. But also I really believe that we are here to enjoy ourselves, and even with the whole period of change where we are in now, beauty is so healing, and it's giving so much joy, but also it's like inspiration for like your work or your creativity. It's a direct gateway to your soul. So that's why I'm so drawn to beauty and creativity. As I tell it, my hands start to tingle.
Yes. And the beautiful thing is, as soon as you come to Wendy's house, to her place, you are just feeling this beauty. So I feel the beautiful thing of you is that you really embody it. It's not just the talk, but you do the walk. It's the walk and the talk.
Yeah.
And I feel personally that is really important in these days, because then you can express whatever it is you bring forth in a really authentic way.
Yeah, I really feel it as the kind of, it sounds maybe a bit quirky, like a calling, but as when you start speaking about like when you're really embodying it, I really feel like souls touching my hands and my whole body and saying, yes, this is really something so important for ourselves, which we really could take a little bit deeper, because with so much change, we need to take care of ourselves.
Yeah, yes.
So everything starts like, yes.
Yes. So as soon as you enter here, you see these beautiful bowls and the colors and the way you dress, and you know, the table, the way the table is set, it's all just with this care, this attentiveness, this eye for beauty. And so you're drawn to Lakshmi, of course. You are a Lakshmi goddess.
Yes, I like to play.
You like to play. But tell me a bit about your work, please.
Yes, I think my whole work started when I was 24 and I went the first time to Thailand, and this is where I started to do Thai yoga massage, and it was during that time when I was walking around the temples that I really could feel that there was something in the sacred energy that felt like I belong over there. I felt like this is where I'm supposed to be, and it was about being in this sacred space where there's also much attention for the worship, but also for the beauty. So I started to work with massage and did a lot of massage trainings to really get to know the body. And 10 years ago I went to Bali and I did a training for the second chakra, which included singing and dancing. And after the retreat I got a beautiful massage at also a very feminine place where the therapist really activated this energy of this feminine energy, and I didn't even know that I had so much of this feminine energy. So I was really super open and awake, and I think starting from that moment I was even drawn more to energy, and not energy but beauty as a way of energy to connect with your soul and this feminine essence. I started to go to events in the US where I saw so much women on these events with all these different faces of the feminine energy, like Brene Brown, but also like spiritual leaders, creative people, women who worked in like the holistic beauty industry. And I got so enthusiastic about that and I want to organize something like this myself in Holland. So I've done 2 events, and I've been starting to make my own fusion of a coaching, which includes like soul coaching, but I always want to bring in like this sense of beauty and lightness, creativity, joy, even if there are like topics which are very heavy like death or sickness. I really like to bring in something of this beauty so women still feel very feminine or connected to oneself. So that's what I do. I always like to organize events or workshops or coachings where this sense of soul work comes together with beauty and creativity and pleasure.
Oh, I so love that. Yeah, and there are not many examples that I have seen who truly embody it the way you do. So I treasure you for that. And well, you are a treasure. Yeah.
I am.
You are.
Yeah, and I just like to make it a little bit more lighter when we're working at ourselves. It doesn't need to be so hard and so deep. We can have a little bit more joy and play. That's what I like about you as well. You also have this sense, I really want to work, but I also need 2 days to just play and enjoy.
Yeah, it is essential, I feel, to also embody that balance. You know, we're talking about you know, what this world needs, and we all long for peace, we all long for love, we all long for harmony. So I feel it is essential to walk the talk, live by example, and balance within. So yeah, and the feminine, bringing her to the forefront within is really essential. I can't even say helpful, it's essential.
Essential, that's the right word. And
Yeah.
what I really like is what you bring together is all like these different phases of the feminine, because we are always drawn to a certain part, but I love that you're bringing into this training all the different sessions of the feminine, which is so inspiring and nourishing, because some parts of this feminine essence, like which I feel is like this beauty and this sense of vulnerability and being tender and really being in a soft spot, that's where all the healing can happen. And there's not so much attention for this. We only see like just some parts of this feminine essence, but there's so much. And with all the things which are going on, I feel we need to bring everything on the table, not just one part, not only the healing. No, we need and the healing and the joy. There needs to be the light and dark.
Yeah.
So we need everything. That's what I like, what you're bringing together. You're making a combination of everything.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, well, I feel we are holistic beings. And that to me is also what the goddess represents. Like, actually, a lot of the times when I think about the goddess, I really see the mother, you know, the divine mother, the mother of all, and the mother of all is mother of all. So dark and light, fire, air, water, earth, spirit. So
and also like joy, I also feel this. Some people say, well, when is this beauty and this joy and lightness so essential for me? Like, aren't you doing like a spiritual bypassing? But I feel like we're shifting in another time where it's, I think, where else would we be living for if we were not living to have some pleasure on this earth and joy? And of course we need those dark things as well. It's like the mud for the lotus, but we need this light as well to grow to the lights. Yeah.
How do you connect to the goddess on a daily basis for you in your life? So I'm seeing it as I enter the house. Are there other ways you?
I have lots of I have lots of ways.
Please
share. Like first of the morning, there are some rituals which I will do. First, when I feel I'm still a bit sleepy, I will do like a small, just massaging of my body, and it could be like only 1 or 2 minutes, so I get a little bit more embodied, and also this sense of feeling pleasure of being in my body. So I get out of my bed in a little bit more uplifted mood and feeling into what does my body need today, and also connecting with what does my mind need today, what is the soul need, what does the heart need, and what do my emotions and my thoughts need. Like plugging in your iPhone in the contact and checking, do I have enough battery? So I check what I need on a daily basis. I'll just put on some incense. That's the first thing which I will do. So my boys at home complain. They don't want to wake up in the smell of incense. And then I just go with the flow and see how my energy is and what I need. So last week I needed to do some work, but I was really tired, and I really wanted a yellow bright dress. So I left my work because I was tired. I didn't buy the yellow dress, but I had a lot of fun wearing the yellow dress. Bought some really nice jeans and went home, and I was more in the state of, now I feel I really have the energy to work. I'm feeling creative again. So what I'm gonna do, but also when I'm working, either it would be work for myself or doing like a coaching, I always make a beautiful sphere, because then it's much easier for me to connect with my soul or my creativity than being in a real dull space movement. And then in the afternoon, it's just like when I prepare my lunch, like all the layers in my how I say it? The koelkast in the fridge. I have all plastic containers, and I've got all my fruits already washed and established over there. So if I want to make something really delicious for myself, I just pick everything what I need. So it's already there over me. So I have like all those small things, or like being in my bathroom, I've got my crystals over there, and sometimes I dip my crystals in the bath as well, and all the things I've got everywhere. I've got small nooks or small temples where I want to make a little display of beauty. Before I go to bed, I have several aromatherapy bottles standing on my nightstand, so before I want to sleep, I really want to fall asleep in a state of bliss, of joy as well. So I'll just have a sniff of the aromatherapy. And my living room is beautiful, but I have my own sleeping room as well. And it's like you would call it almost like a boudoir, because I really want to have this feeling of really nourishing myself with beauty. If I wake up, I want to see flowers. I don't want to see the house of my neighbor. No, I want to wake up with a rose in front of me. So everything is taken care of.
Wow. It's so inspiring that you take it through the day. You start this way, and so you're really attentive to what is it my body needs, what is it I need on a mental level, what is it I need on a spiritual level, what is it that my senses need now, the nourishment, the visuals.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Or just dancing.
So what music do you like?
Oh, I've got a big variety from Hawaiian music, because I love this energy of Hawaii, but classical music. I love a Dutch band which is called Haven. I like everything. Just not rock and roll.
No rock and roll. No rock and roll.
Yeah.
Do you have, I can imagine that people feel inspired, but that it's, for you, it has become normal.
Yeah.
You see. So maybe people are interested in certain recommendations as of, so how to start, where to begin?
What I give in my coachings is this advice what I do myself, starting up in the morning and really feeling into what I need, but really feeling into what I need and listening what this body needs today. Like, does it need movement? Does it need to be like yoga or dancing, or is it like just walking in the nature? Or it could be like I'm really a bit in my mind and I need to walk through the water with my feet on the pedal so I get more grounded, and everything almost which includes connecting to your senses, because it brings you back to your body. And when you connect to your body, you're more in contact with your soul's desires and longings. For me, it's also like creativity. Just when I wake up, sometimes I try to just draw just one painting right away. Doesn't need to be beautiful, but just like setting the intention for what I would like to manifest on that day. Or it might be just like an insight which is coming up from my soul. So just really every time coming back to myself, because I believe from everything, like your work or your creativity, it starts from this connection with your soul. So everything comes back. What do I want? What does my soul want? What does spirit want? And
and your website is, her website is beautiful, so check it out. And it's called The Beautiful Soul.
Yeah.
The Beautiful Soul .com.
Yeah.
So check out that website. Again, you will see a lot of beauty. You really paid a lot of attention to that. Like, as soon as you enter the website, it's the same as when you enter this house. I feel nourished just by looking at the pictures and the colors. And
well, I think it's also like it's an extension of your soul. So why wouldn't you like your website to be like your virtual temple? And enter almost if you are in my house.
Yes.
So, and I feel that this is how I want to work, this is how I want to live, this is how I want to dress, this is how I want, to surround myself. So I'm really nourished by all the either virtual or physical spaces.
Yeah. Yes. And also what I've noticed, so I once bought a beautiful perfume of you, and even that, you know, it's not, you don't want to sell just any perfume. It has to be complete.
Yeah.
The way it looks, the way it smells, of course, but also
The
there's
connection.
everything. Yeah.
I feel I can't sell something in my little online boutique if it's not connected with and the soul and the beauty.
Yeah.
And it's like the people who come to the shop, they already have like this kind of refined feeling for what is really good in this more subtle realms of the energy. So yeah, I don't have like a big shop, but everything it's refined in the energy.
Yeah. Yes. Well, that's, to me, that's obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, that gives me so much pleasure as well, like finding those small treats, and when somebody uses it, or some people, they pick it up at my home and they walk around it like it's almost just like a small puppy, but I know it's not like it's a new puppy, but it's about that the aromatherapy or the eye mask, that it connects with a deeper part of yourself, your wisdom and your feminine essence, and then it gets a little bit more activated.
Yes.
Yes,
definitely.
That's what we want.
So the name of the perfume I bought, and the name was already like, oh, I want to have that. What is it? Sacred Queen or Queen of Egypt?
Queen of Egypt.
Queen of Egypt. Oh my gosh. Yes, I love that. I
Yeah.
love that smell. So, yeah.
And it suits you because it's Egypt. And
Yes.
I know you have roots over there.
I do. Yes. And I'm also really, really honored that you want to offer something for the participants.
Yes.
Which, well, I'm sure will help them to open up to their inner beauty, mostly, I feel. So could you share a bit more about that?
I really wanted to offer something which connected as well with the soul and the inner beauty. So it would be like a mini retreat, like half an hour of a facial massage, but something where we really work with the energy of the meridians, like the liver and our lungs, to get the energy moving, and in a way that we can connect with our body, but also like with our souls, and get this inner beauty of ourselves more outside. So it's going to be like a little bit of embodiment, but also again with a sense of lightness and joy. Like if it would be possible, I would say, okay, we go to this beautiful place in French, in Aix-en-Provence. It's a very feminine space, and I would do like a retreat over there, and with all the aromatherapy over there. So we have really this sense of being together and filling ourselves up again. So we really become very filled with our energy, and we can do our work, which we want to do from ourselves, from our soul. So yeah.
Sounds so good.
Yeah.
Yes, truly.
I'm really looking forward to it, especially because I know the people who will attend to the retreat of Ariette, they're going to be really sensitive people, and they will really so appreciate this. So yeah, I'm really thankful that I can offer it.
Good. Is there anything you would like to add, or maybe
Is there anything?
question people can ask you, and then we can respond later? But
yeah, you always can send me an email. I'm always looking forward to making new contacts, and I think like really the message to really take good care of yourself, and because when you take care of yourself, you're taking care of your soul as well, and those messages and those longings and these desires, they're much they can easily flow. It's much more easier. And this is essential for me, what we are looking for, this connection with our soul and what we are doing here, and to get more clarity about this. So take care of yourself and your soul.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, truly. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
I'm really grateful for our connection, and
Yes.
to be with such a beautiful goddess. And yeah, I'm really grateful for people, goddesses, embodying this frequency. So thank you so much.
It is a big pleasure.
And that's what Lakshmi loves.
Yes.
Okay, so again, if you have any questions, please go to the website of Wendy Dowling, thebeautifulsoul.com, and I will put the link below as well. Your email must be on there, I'm sure.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and you will see her in the Goddess Rises trajectory if you join us.
I'm really looking forward to meet you all.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, sharing and commenting. Come to the website heartsolutions.com and join the Field of Love membership area and the Goddess Rises online course to enjoy many light code activations and a light language, all without commercials.